Welcome to the Local Spotlight Show here at WJBM Studios in Jerseyville, Illinois, the voice of the Tri-Counties. I'm Chris Lorton. I'm your host today, again. And with me, I have Pastor Doug Hausman. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, from the Otterville Baptist Church.
Yes, sir.
And newly, you're kind of a newbie.
Yes. Yes, I'm very new.
Yeah, and you said you took over in January.
Yes, end of January, I was officially called as our pastor.
Uh-huh. And how you liking it?
So far, so good.
Yeah. Have you having some good group of people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got faithful ones that come every week, and we're trying to do new stuff.
Uh-huh. And we're going to talk about this big tent revival that you're putting together, and it's coming the September 5th.
Yep.
Now, is that what day is it? A week?
It's a Friday.
A Friday. Friday night.
Friday
Starts
evening.
at 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be on the grounds of the historical Hamilton Primary School in Otterville.
Yep.
Yes, and that's a pretty famous school.
It is.
Isn't it?
Yep, it's the first free and integrated school in the United States.
I know. That's pretty special.
And it's also the home of where the Otterville Church actually started, so that's a fitting place to have a revival.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, you are also, originally, where are you from originally?
Bunker Hill.
Bunker Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still live in Bunker Hill?
No, we live in Greenfield now.
Okay. All right. And at some point in time, you became an EMS person.
Yes.
Okay. And when was that? How many years you been doing that?
35 years I've been total in EMS. Started on a volunteer service in Bunker Hill.
Yeah. And what made you want to do that?
Actually, I didn't initially plan on ever working on an ambulance. The service over there was volunteer, and they offered the class free.
Mm-hmm.
All I had to do is pay for the book, and I took it. And then just God somehow worked me to being on it.
Yeah. And now do you work like 40 hours a week as an EMS?
It's like 36 one week,
pretty
and
close.
then 48 hours next week. We do a 2-week rotation.
Okay. And you work here at this hospital here in Jerseyville?
Yep. I've been in Jerseyville since August of 2012.
Yeah. So do you ever get to drive the ambulance, or?
I do, but I really don't.
Do?
I do, but I really don't care to drive it anymore.
No.
That newness is worn off.
Yeah. Yeah. So 35 years saving lives, right? And then when did you decide that you wanted to get into being a deacon, a pastor, and teaching about Jesus Christ?
Well, it was after kind of a long series of events. I went through a very bad point in my life where I didn't even want God.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had death of my mother, and then some other issues happened after that, and I was kind of on the run the opposite way. But that's when God put me here in Jerseyville, and I worked with Sonny Rankin, was the EMS coordinator at the time, and he's also a pastor in Alton. And through God's work, I started going to his church, and that's how I kind of got into ministry, became a deacon down there, and then he trained me for pastor. And it's actually how I got into Otterville too, is when their pastor retired, he recommended me to come in and fill in while they was looking for a pastor.
Yeah.
So
so it was just Sonny is the one that helped you. And Sonny is going to be speaking at this tent revival.
Yep. And he's originally from Otterville, so
yeah,
he's coming back to speak in his own town.
Now, is he still runs the church? He still has a church that he preaches at?
He preaches at North Alton Baptist Church in Alton.
Okay. So you're a Baptist minister.
Yes.
Okay. I myself have been raised Catholic, but, I consider everybody's, you're a Christian regardless. Yeah. What do you like about the Baptist church? What do you like about it? What brought you to the Baptist church?
Probably the only reason that I was actually brought to the Baptist is because of through Sonny. But apparently, I mean, that's most of the churches. For some reason, that's where God has put me. Most of the churches we've gone to, even when I wasn't in ministry, has been Baptist churches.
Okay.
There's nothing in particular. I mean, besides we like food.
Yeah.
We like potlucks after church a lot.
Yeah. I think most churches like that.
But I mean, it's as long as you're following Christ, I mean, there's really not a lot of different. I mean, there's little policy differences between churches, but as long as you're following the Bible, it doesn't matter what denomination you are.
And of course, the Baptist churches spring off from John the Baptist, right?
That I'm not really sure how.
Really? I always thought that was the case, but
I'm not really sure. I have never dug that far into the history of the church.
Okay. So this event that's coming up, a tent revival.
Yes.
It seems like tent revivals are, I've just noticed in the last few years, there's a lot of tent revivals.
Yeah, a lot of them's coming back. I mean, I think in the old days, it was a big thing and they kind of just drifted away and it's just being revived now.
What do people like about tent revivals? What do you think?
It's hard to say. I think it's something different.
More of an event type thing. Is it true also maybe that, people can, maybe they want to check out a church, right? But maybe they feel awkward just going to the church without, people sometimes feel uncomfortable. But with a tent revival, it's open to everybody. A church is open to everybody.
Yeah.
But you feel a little more comfortable because it's more of a festive event.
It's an outdoor event, or it's something you're expecting a lot of different people to come to rather than a church that has its regular members.
And as far as the tent revival, on September 5th, 2025, it's starting at 6:30 p.m.
Correct.
And you're going to be emceeing it.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Are you excited about that?
I am. I'm very excited. I felt led by God early on this year that we needed to have a revival. There was so much bad things that's been going on in the world, and I think people need to know that God is still there and have stuff that gives people hope.
Do you think there's more bad things going on now than there has been?
I don't know that if there's actually more things. I think it's more because of social media and internet and that. Yeah. I think it's more seen.
Yeah, it's more obvious. It's out there. It gets in your face every day. Yeah, regardless.
It's more.
And the same thing with, I suppose, with the news. The national news. It just keeps. Bad stuff sells, right?
That's probably true.
It's like, what happened that's bad? So, so people will tune in, Now, so you got this in. Tell me a little bit about, you got this tent revival. So you're going to have some food, right?
Yep. And the Otter Creek Historical Society is going to have food concession prior to it from 5:30 to 6:30.
Okay. And what kind of food, do you know?
I'm not sure what they're making.
Okay. And then Pastor Sonny Rankin, he'll kick off?
Actually, he's going to be the one finishing it up.
Okay. So Pastor Richard Nations, retired from Sandy Creek Baptist Association.
Yes, he was their director of mission. Or actually, it's AMS now. It used to be director of missions, but it's AMS, Associational Mission Strategist. But he's had many years in ministry. He actually pastored a church up in Carrollton for a while. And then he's just recently retired from the Sandy Creek Association, and he's serving as an interim pastor in Waverly. So both of our speakers have many years of ministry experience, and I think they're going to bring a lot to our revival.
Yeah, is there going to be a certain emphasis? Is there a certain theme going on with this tent revival?
Not necessarily a particular theme. I mean, our goal is to try to reach the lost, the unchurched people, and just show the love of Christ to them.
I see. Now, you say you start off with you're going to start off with some music.
Yep. Our worship team, which is small, very small, but our worship team there is going to do music. We plan on having a screen up so we can project the lyrics so that everybody can sing along.
Okay. And what kind of songs? Are we going to have like instruments too, or just vocals?
They've got like a keyboard that they'll bring over and use that. I think the last time I talked to our head of the worship team, I think he's planning on doing, it's mostly going to be like hymns, stuff that a lot of people would know.
Common hymns.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're just joining us, I have Pastor Doug Hausman from the Otterville Baptist Church, and got a big tent revival coming up, and it's September 5th. Starts at 5:30 is the food, from 5:30 to 6:30, and then it'll run from 6:30 to 8:30.
Roughly.
Yeah. Are you going to do any baptizing while you're there?
That has been discussed, and I'm in favor of it, but we'll just have to see how things work out that night.
Mm-hmm. There's no river or anything close.
I think they got a creek close, but I don't know. I think so, but
do you think
I don't
they'd go to the creek?
I don't know.
Yeah. They had one in Campsville not long ago, a few months ago.
Yeah.
And they were actually going to baptize in the river.
Well, if we had a river close by, I would do it.
Yeah. So
Pastor Sonny said he was baptized in the creek there in Otterville. So
oh, he was?
That's what he told me.
Well, how far away is it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. So I guess the end goal, you say, is just to get newcomers, people that have been away, to get them into the...
Yeah, people that maybe has drifted away, people that's never really come to church, the lost that's out there, maybe people that's searching for a church, that even if it isn't our church, we can help them find a church in whatever community that they live in. I'm expecting people from not only Jersey County, but we're expecting people from Madison, Calhoun, and Greene, and possibly Macoupin County to come to this event. So
yeah.
So if they need a church that's outside of our area, we can help them find a church.
I see. Whenever you're preaching, and you preach at the Otterville Baptist Church,
Yes.
What's the address? Where's that church at?
103 Main Street, Otterville.
Yeah. Is that south of the primary school?
It's actually right next to the primary school.
Okay.
It's to the west.
Okay, to the west primary.
Yeah, our parking lot sits between the church and the school.
Whenever you get up and you're preaching, at your church, is there certain things that you really enjoy sermons on? Any certain subjects that you like, gospels or anything?
Not really. I mean, it's just the sharing the word of God with anybody. I mean, when I became a pastor, I committed to God that I would preach from Genesis to Revelation. Mm-hmm. Currently, right now, we're in the middle of a series. This week will be week 5 of our series on Exodus.
Okay.
So,
week 5, and then what do you go to after that?
Our Exodus series is 8 weeks long. Then I will actually be preaching at the Hamilton Schools Festival at the end of September. And then I'm not sure what our next series that will start after that is 12 Ordinary Men, where we'll talk about each of the disciples.
Yeah, I bet that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you take each disciple?
Each week will be a different disciple.
Oh,
so we'll do a 12-week series, 12 Ordinary Men.
Yeah, that would be really
just like me, they was ordinary men. There was nothing special about them.
Right.
Except Jesus chose them and taught them to do his work.
Yeah. Now the Exodus, is that Moses?
Yes.
Moses at Exodus?
Where he led them out of Egypt, the Israelites.
I recently saw a movie on that, a new one on Netflix. It was pretty interesting. It was pretty good, Yeah, I think it was called Moses. I'm not sure, but it was a newer one, So yeah, that sounds interesting. And so you'll go at your church, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll go like you'll have a segment and it might last a few weeks. How long does your church last? I mean, like how many? An hour, 45 minutes?
I would say I don't really watch the clock, but I'd say we're usually probably over hour, maybe hour and a half at the most.
You start off with some singing.
Yep.
And then
usually singing.
And
then we go into the message.
And then what happens after that?
That's usually
more singing.
We usually do a closing song after the message.
I see. Okay. Do other people get to come up and say anything if they want to, or not?
There's been different times where I will like at the beginning of service, I'll ask anybody if they have anything they want to share about how God's working in their lives, and people give short little testimonies.
Yeah, testimonies.
Yeah.
Well, any other thing you want to add to this interview, Pastor Doug?
Yeah, actually, maybe. We at the end, I think it's the end of October. I got some flyers up that I've been putting up places. We're actually on a Sunday evening, we're gonna have a gospel group called the New Jerusalem Singers. It's gonna be there at the church in Otterville. So I encourage anybody to come if they like gospel music to come out and listen to them.
Okay. So that's going to be in October.
Yeah, I think it's the 26th if that's a Sunday, but I'm not sure.
So when you say gospel music, how do you define that? As far as, gospel, I mean, is it real lively music? Is it?
It's kind of a lot of it.
Is it familiar songs or what?
A lot of it. I mean, it's older type music. It's not like the modern Christian music. It's more like a hymn-based type.
Okay.
Gospel.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oldies but goodies.
Yeah, things like what Johnny Cash started before he became country. He started in gospel. Elvis started in gospel.
Right? Yeah.
So some of the great country singers a lot of them started in gospel music.
Yeah. Elvis for sure. I remember him.
Yeah, he sung a lot of gospel music. Johnny Cash did. Alan Jackson does. He's got a whole album that's gospel music.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you got that coming on in October.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else you want to mention?
Well, I think right now the tent revival is the big thing.
All right.
We've had I've reached out to a lot of businesses here in the Jersey County area, and they've been rather supportive with this. And so we will have some attendance prizes that night also.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right. Well, the tent revival at Otterville, right next at the Hamilton Church or the Hamilton School.
Yep, it's right there next to the church.
Yep.
On Main Street.
Yep. Won't be hard to find.
Nope.
Plenty of parking.
Yep.
Hopefully the weather's good.
Yeah, I'm praying that we have good weather.
Yes. All right.
Since it's going to be outside.
Yes. Well, thanks so much for coming in.
And thank you for having me.
Have a great day.
You too, sir. God bless you.
Thank you.